Hey everyone, I'm Nick, and I like to work on cars. And sometimes working on cars involves some electronics projects. So today I'm checking out a Helping Hands soldering station from EOOKU. So let's open it up and see what's included. Right, oops. So already we've got a little letter, a little sheet that shows what's included. So clamps, mounting posts, got a ruler in centimeters on one side and inches on the other. Very nice. A silicone mat to organize all your parts while you're working. Got a little insert here for it. We've got a soldering iron holder, the magnetic mount, a knife, a craft knife. Under all the accessories, we have a base here. It's a nice and solid piece of metal. And that sits around the silicone mat. But we also have another piece right here. And these two will let you mount all your accessories really solidly, which is very nice. So if you want your soldering iron over here. Now we can start looking at the other accessories. We've got a couple flexible mounts here that are threaded. So you just place that wherever you want. We've got two of these with the metal flexi arms. We've got soft covered grippers, which you can also take the covers off to the metal grip. And these are coated. In fact, I'm going to put this on this side. Here we have more grippers. These have little openings, which you just pop in, and then we have set screws here. So it'll hold it in place. So you can swap out the type of clamps you want to use. So once you tighten it up, they're not going anywhere. And we have 5 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 set screws too. We've got 2 short arms that also work just like these. So put your clamp in. Oh, got a couple more blades for your knife here. We've got an arm with a couple pivots here. And this you can use with a bunch of different things since you have a little screw mount right here. We've got this right here, which is also magnetic. And what's nice is once you've opened this up, you can use your craft knife to help open it up. Now this is a light, like a ring light, and a 2-strength magnifying glass with power for the light. So let me get this plugged in. So you could run this across here, line it up for your workspace, work on small things. But let me get this plugged in. Let's turn it on. We've got 3 modes: cool white, warm, mixed, and warm white. And if it's too bright, you could turn the brightness down and up, power it off. Very nice. Got a silicone non-slip pad. We've got PCB holder spikes. So just pop these down. Depending on what you're working on, you could move this around and put this panel in here. Pop these on. Now what these allow you to do is just to drop a PCB on the spikes where there would normally be screws, so you can hold it off the working surface instead of having it directly on the table or on your mat. Have it raised up. There's also a power adapter for the light. A couple more things. We've got this wire holder here, so you can put 2 different wires in, align them up and solder them together. It's also magnetic. And then a little box in here And this has a clamp, which you can use to hold something in place, like a rework machine that blows the hot air to melt solder and stuff like that. So this can thread onto this arm as well. So you can rotate it and clamp whatever you're using down. Very nice. And a little hook here too. You could also use this clamp to hold a PCB or something like that, or whatever you're working on. So as you can see, this gives you a ton of options to work on your electronics projects. Really, you're not going to run into any issues to hold whatever you're working on in the right place, nice and securely, and I think that's really great. So now let's put this to the test. I've got a harness that needs to be reconnected, so I'm going to actually solder the wires together, and we'll be good to go. With the wires soldered together, I set up my heat gun to set the heat shrink over the solder. I think that came out pretty well. Now to show you some other uses, here's an Arduino board mounted on the PCB spikes. You can see the little openings that they go into, and it holds it in place nicely. I also grabbed another board with the soft clamps, and it's really easy to use the arms to hold wires in place for soldering. So that's the EOOKU Helping Hand Station. It's got tons of options, and I can't really imagine needing anything more when I'm working on my projects. It's also nice that it includes the little crafting tools, the knife, and then the hook right here could be used to hang the plates out of the way in your workspace. So if you want to have them off your desk or your worktop, you can as well. I want to say a big thank you to EOOKU for sending me this to review, and I'll definitely be using it in the future for my projects. If you want to get one for yourself, I'll leave links in the video description. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, or you want to watch me work on cars, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.